All right, Libra, my fellow Librans, librarians, Libra, whatever. My fellow people that belong to Libra Sun, okay, because that's more. Actually, I am, believe it or not, like less than 1 degree. I think it's like half of a degree into um, Libra and 0 degree Scorpio. Isn't that kind of weird? But yet, I'm a Libra. So, okay, whatever. Anyhow, whatever. It's some crazy shit, some very minute degree into Libra. All right, let's see what the energy for the first week of July is going to be, which is going to set the tone for the next 6 months. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to my fellow Libras for the first week of July, setting the tone. Oh, I don't like that. Setting the tone for the next 6 months. Listen, we already had a hard beginning of the year, which actually it wouldn't be considered hard. Oh, I like that better. Four of Wands. It wouldn't be considered hard if you learned from it. If you took the time to, really look at yourself in the mirror when you had no other choice, because we're all locked up. Hopefully, it changed your outlook about a lot of different things. So it will turn a negative into a positive, right? Strengthen your bonds with the people that matter, or let you realize, what really did matter and what didn't. If you were thinking of a divorce, maybe you saved it, or if you were trying to save a relationship, realize you couldn't save it. Whatever the case may be, there's a silver lining to everything, okay? So, two more shuffles to see what the energies will be for the first week of July for my fellow Libras. Oh, look at that. Is that, yes, that's the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I like that. All right. I think I said two more and that was one, and now this is the last one. Okay, if I didn't, this is the last shuffle. All right. All right. Listen, don't make a mess out of my cards here now, Spirit. All right, I guess that's it. Overall energy, Knight of Wands. All right. A very passionate, fleeting energy. Um, some people call him the player of the deck. I see him as someone who is very passionate, taking action, taking the steps necessary to make things happen. Okay. I don't get the energy of a player right now. I get more of the energy of that. That's someone who's really just taking whatever steps are necessary. You know how the page is planning, strategizing, the knight is actually putting things into action, making it happen, and then you get to the king, who is definitely all the action was taken. I'm the man, I am the go-getter. I'm a very passionate provider. I get very creative for how I accomplish things, but I'm definitely that person. And the fact that then you also have the queen here and they came out in this, so I like it because they're facing each other. All right. The Queen of Wands being again, not only is she passionate and creative like he is, and of course being a queen, she's nurturing, but she's a sexy hot mama. Okay. And this man is like, girl, I see you, and I like what I see. Okay. Now the wands obviously representing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I know we're air, but just saying, let's see what else we got. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Listen, didn't I finish telling you the page, what he does? Him being the strategizer, the planner, the person who thinks of a plan, and then the knight puts it into action, and then eventually, you graduate to a king. Listen, you have the whole entire progression. So, as of right now, without considering everything else I'm looking at, Libras, if this is in reference to a relationship, which obviously me being the relationship romance reader that I am, okay, I look at it as the progression. A relationship that was in a very immature early stages is slowly progressing to a power couple. Okay. So it's gonna start with the talking about it. This person's really in their head thinking about planning how to approach you, okay, because they're feeling turned on by you, to actually taking action with the knight. And look at this, Wheel of Fortune, and temperance underneath. Okay, and the world. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna continue going down the bottom of the deck, but that's all good cards, all in divine timing. So listen, if this is what you've been waiting for, he's coming. Okay, and he's not coming. You know what? I'm gonna put these here like this because it let me put him in the other order because I read from left to right. So um and it goes completely like from page to knight to queen to king. Okay, but ultimately, like I said, it's just a relationship progressing into that ultimate power couple in divine timing. But definitely the fact that the wheel of fortune is here, it shows that everything's in motion and it's coming. Okay, it's coming. Libra, you're making an appearance in your own reading. I love this. Okay, and I was talking about divine timing. Here's another sign of the divinity of you know she's the third card of the major arcana. She's the person that makes everything happen. Okay, the empress, not only is she embody, the reason why she represents Libra is because she embodies Venus, which is the goddess of love, 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 love. Okay, and I think Venus is still in retrograde if I'm not mistaken. But she's showing you love, comfort, security. She's the one that brings everything to fruition. Mother nature. She's the person that really can make shit happen in a good way. I love that. Okay, continuing on. All right, you have more major arcana. Aside of the major arcana that we saw there, you have the lovers. Okay, and you have the high priestess. All right, the high priestess representing the moon, your intuition. you know the lovers representing Gemini, duality, choices. Okay, having to make decisions and trusting your intuition with the empress here and the lovers. Listen, there you go. There you go. You have everything surrounding those major arcanas. Okay, and so you also have progression here with the swords. So if you were ever confused in your head, over a heartbreak, over possibly third party, and decided to kind of sit there, meditate, pray about it, waiting for that divine intervention, that like, that sign. How you sometimes, I know I've done it, where I'm like, if this is the way I'm supposed to go, please let me see a sign, and you ask for some random shit. And when I get really, really random with it, I'll see a picture of something with that randomness in it, like in my Instagram feed or something like that. Okay. So some the signs don't always show up the way that you actually think they would, but if it's meant for you and it's meant for you to see the sign, and so when you ask for something, pay attention, okay? Because you were in your head. You were definitely like, it's this person, breaking your heart in a state of heartbreak, in a state of despair, okay? And so you finally took the moment to just pause, process what was going on, because of the progression 2, 3, 4. You took the time to really just be like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is just in my head. Let me take a moment because I'm creating myself a hell of a lot of confusion. I'm creating myself, like, okay, what if I turn left? What if I turn right? So it's not only options, legit, like, it's confusion. You didn't know what was the best thing for you to do. You know, there's some good options, there's some bad options, there's some solid things, there's some things that have to do with air, air, fire, water, like all the symbolisms are here. Okay, sorry, I can't control when the dogs bark. Anyway, but then you also got even more progression here, more wand energy. So you then decided to just wait. Okay, with the four of swords and the three of wands, you decided to just wait. You knew whatever's meant for you was coming, and you just kind of let it rock, right? You let it rock. And by letting it rock and taking the time and working on yourself, working on a better job, working on making things happen, maybe building something that you kept yourself occupied. There you go. That's the best way to keeping yourself occupied so you stayed out of your head. That's what really paid off, because then here came the person with the little apologetic message. Okay, the little like, listen, I'm sorry, I care for you, please just hear me out, can we meet, can we do something, because I really feel like, you know this is us. Okay, the four of wands, 1111, the happy marriage union, card. Because the Hierophant is in here, I won't call it like a legal union, but rather a committed, stable relationship. All right. Libra, I like it a lot. A lot. A lot. But because I did mention the Hierophant, and I'm calling it a committed relationship, I'm going to use the Illuminati to shed some light, additional information onto this beautiful read. Only because I'm a Libra and I'm curious, like, okay, who's coming? Oh my God, they won't let me listen. I'm not gonna struggle. I want to know who's coming towards me, because we're gonna be in a passionate, fiery relationship where we could build, grow things with the Empress. We are gonna be like that ultimate. We got our shit together. The one that everybody's gonna be like goals. I want to know who's coming. All right. So spirit, I want to know if this committed relationship will turn into a marriage. All right. And I will know that by either seeing the Hierophant, okay, because then you have the High Priestess here who's showing you an alternate way of looking at things, an alternate world, trusting your intuition. But the Hierophant being, the Pope, the person that truly represents marriage, true commitment, legal commitment, by seeing the Justice card, because that one also signifies contracts, or by seeing the Ace of Pentacles, which is the Ring card. All right, let's see what pops up for us, Spirit. So is this gonna turn into a legal commitment? Okay. Is somebody here gonna be changing their last name? Okay, you got the King of Pentacles. All right, I asked for the Ace of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles also embodying that person that is very stable and abundant. And like I said, so he's falling like right above um, my little court cards appear, and here's the Princess of Swords. So the communication is coming. All right, you're gonna hear about this very soon. The person is coming towards you. All right, and you have the Six of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, this relationship will definitely be one where you'll be able to share everything, like you'll be in a position where you'll be able to support the people around you. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Wands. Hello, with all the court cards here for the wands. Okay, for being my action take it passionate. The Ace of Wands representing the D. Okay, somebody with some good D is coming towards you. Oh yes. Oh yes. And here you are. Okay, wait. This is just the Queen of Swords representing against Libra, you know. So it's gonna be very clear cut, the path, the communication. There's gonna be no doubt when this person comes towards you. You're gonna have absolutely no doubts that this is the person that I was referring to in the read. Okay, so I'm only gonna shuffle two more times for one of those three cards that we requested to see if it's gonna turn into a marriage. Okay, and um, and then that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. All right. All right. This is shuffle number two. One more. All right, Spirit, show my librarians if this is gonna turn into a. Okay. All right. That's that. Underneath the deck, which this tried to fall out earlier, the Seven of Pentacles, which is telling me, wait, stupid. Like, I just showed you this beautiful reading and you want to know when. Be patient. Be patient. The seeds were planted. You're gonna know when this person comes towards you, you're gonna know who they were. Okay? This person's not gonna be toxic because this was, in the reverse. They're not gonna be someone that's gonna, have those toxic traits that's gonna be like overpowering and controlling over you. This person is not that, okay? Then you have, ooh, the Chariot card. Girl, it's a Cancerian. Cancer right here, showing victory, bringing all that abundance towards you, the balance, the fairness. He's very fast moving. Hey, Cancer season starting, so that might be your timing card. But this person is very fair, okay? This person, uh, oh my God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Is very successful. He's protective, but he's in touch with his emotions. He's ready to share those emotions with you. He's gonna stir your emotions. You see how the water here, as the Sphinx, well, here's horses, right? Yeah, as they come galloping towards you, so it's kind of be, oh my God, see, he's fast moving. He just flew out of my hands. Hold on, let me try to grab it. Oh God, this is the only problem when you have long nails and tile floors. Okay. Um, so he's very successful. He's gonna be very protective, very in touch with his emotions, and he's definitely gonna get you stirred up, honey. And he's coming from this nice kingdom that's all nice and protected. It's lush. So with the King of Pentacles here, and now the Chariot card to add to it, and the Prince of Swords. When this person comes forward, like I said, with the Queen of Swords, and you have the Princess of Swords. So not only is this person going to communicate, okay, when they come forward with their offer, he's also very fast moving. It's going to be a very straightforward, you're not going to have to question who they are. You're going to know right away. And this person is just going to be the person that can keep everything in balance. He's going to have his emotions in check, his finances in check, a great work play balance. He's going to compliment you really well. So, Libras. Hello for me too. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, I'm all happy. I'm all game for this. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Ace of Cups. Like, listen, we've been through enough this past, God knows how long. For me, it's been too long. But good things are coming. So if this is setting the tone for the rest of the year, I'm looking forward to it. See you on the other side. Peace.